again, scrutiny of the present financial situation, how the budget process is developing, getting information out to all our constituents, whether it's this forum. There is a staff meetings, which I've been holding with many of you and wards and other particular talking groups throughout the city, or the efforts of the school committee, the school department. And if anybody in the public wishes to have an opportunity to have other meetings, just please reach out to us, and we'll do the best we can to keep you informed. And any items presented here tonight, Madam Chairperson, will be posted on the web tomorrow. The difference, and I think you've touched on it, and this is a crisis of historic proportions, the likes which have never been seen by anybody in our generation. And it is really a frontal assault on cities and towns, and that's the bottom line effect. I will say, we do appreciate the efforts of the House of Representatives last evening in their vote and what they did today. But cities and towns are already under strain going back to fiscal year 2002. Then Governor Romney came into office, made unprecedented 9 cuts at the end of FY03 and beginning of FY04. And even before leading into this crisis, there were still 64 cities and towns that were receiving less local aid than they were at the high water mark of fiscal year 2002. When we factor in inflation, cities and towns were receiving $565 million less than they were in fiscal year 2002. So the story across the board in this Commonwealth, many communities were cut into the bone in their services. And we recall what happened several years ago. If you remember that meeting in the auditorium. There was a lot of emotion. There was a lot of mistrust. There was a lot of anger, and people were pitted to the sides, one against the other. There was a lot of blame. I think what's different here, even in a time of even more enormous crisis, is the communication and cooperation amongst and between all branches of government and administration here in the city. And I want to thank you all for that. And you have my pledge to make sure we share the information as we get it, as it evolves, and we have that opportunity to share and talk about it out here in a very transparent and open manner. Tonight, Madam Chairperson, I want to share with you, just frame what our present financial situation is, including developments today, and the best I can, the most accurate information as we move forward. And this is a situation that is developing and evolving every day. It's very dynamic, it's very volatile, and even, for instance, revenue numbers is a moving target. And the public needs to know through you, and all of you need to know, no final budget decisions have been made. And we will not do so until we have the best, most accurate information and data available to us, so we can proceed with full knowledge and due diligence. And we will do so with a primary goal in mind: to deliver the highest quality and highest level of services and programs in the city. I know that is the goal of the school department as well. To not go backwards in the goals and the objectives we've achieved, the accomplishments we have reached over the last few years. And to do so in a manner that respects the tax dollar, the taxpayer, and the people we serve here in the city. And, you know, as I frame the situation, I want you to keep that in mind. And we're going to work with you to accomplish that. It's not going to be easy. There is going to be pain and sacrifice and some unpopular but very logical decisions that have to be made. And we will do so while presenting the most information to back up our ideas, our thoughts, our approach to try to close this monumental budget gap and move this city forward.